Now it's recording.
Hi, I'm Fraser Douglas, the avid tent camper. In this video, I want to tell you about our recent trip to Lincoln State Park in southern Indiana. This is the second part of a two-part video describing our recent trip to Lincoln State Park in southern Indiana. The first video described our activities on Sunday and Monday. Ava, Lalo, and I arrived late in the afternoon, set up camp, went swimming, and listened to the rain for about 24 hours. Then Cindy Gallagher and Virginia Herbeck arrived Monday afternoon. We ate a chicken stew dinner together and then played cribbage. I woke up early Tuesday morning to a beautiful, cool, sunny day and heated some hot water to make hot chocolates, sat down in my chair and began to stare out at the trees and the lake when I saw a red-headed woodpecker flying from tree to tree, and so I watched him for about 15 minutes. When everyone else got ready, we drove up to the Denny's restaurant about 5 miles away and had a wonderful breakfast. And then we drove up to Spring Mill State Park about 75 miles to the north to enjoy touring the Pioneer Village. There were many very interesting exhibits, but I was especially interested in the old fireplaces and cast iron cookware that was used to prepare meals during the 1800s. Lalo bought a harmonica and practiced it the rest of the day and the rest of the trip. Here are a few more photos we took around the grounds. When we got back to the campsite late in the afternoon, Cindy and Virginia prepared a delicious pork chop, potato, and onion dish in their cast iron Dutch ovens. After supper, we played a couple of games of cribbage, and Lalo found some friends and played with his glow sticks.
Now,
Do up and down, around, around, around.
oh yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. Wow, that's gotta stay.
Okay.
Wednesday was another beautiful day. We began by cooking bacon, eggs, grits, and toast, and having a nice, relaxing breakfast. Then we all five went over to Lincoln's Boyhood Home National Monument just across the street from the state park. We began our tour at the visitor center where we found many interesting exhibits. Then we drove a short distance to see the replica of Lincoln's Boyhood Home log cabin. It had 4 costumed interpreters that explained what life was like back in the early 1800s. I was especially interested in the fireplace, the cast iron pots and pans, and the cooking utensils that were used back during that time. After completing the tour a little afternoon, we all came back to our campsite where Ava Lalo and I ate a little lunch in the shade of a small poplar tree in our campsite. And then we walked down to the lake for another refreshing swim. For supper, Cindy and Virginia grilled hamburgers and Polish kielbasa over a wood fire. Boy, was it good. We played a little cribbage today, but had to cut it short because Cindy and Virginia wanted to start packing to get an early start on their trip back home tomorrow.
Beautiful. Say bye.
Bye.
I love you.
I like you.
We got up early Thursday morning so that we could help Cindy and Virginia pack up and say goodbye. It was sad to see them go, but they had to get back for work. Then we rode over to Holiday World amusement park in Santa Claus, stood in line, and were one of the first ones in the gate. In the morning, Lalo rode a few rides, got his face painted, and we ate some tacos, but Lalo was very eager to get to the water park. We went to Holiday Sam's Splash Land, where we stayed for 3 hours, and he had a wonderful time. He did not want to leave. Here are a few more photos we took at the park. When we got back to the campground, he started playing with the little girl, Olivia, whose family had just moved into the site across the road from us, and enjoyed playing with her the rest of the night and part of the next morning. I enjoyed talking with our campground neighbors, John, but I didn't get any good pictures. We started packing early Friday morning because we knew we had a long trip to the Smoky Mountains National Park and needed to get there by the end of the day. Lalo said goodbye to his new friend Olivia, and we hit the road before 8 a.m.
Well, I hope that you've enjoyed this little video, and I hope that you'll consider camping at this park if you're ever traveling through this part of the country. I know that you'll enjoy all of the many recreational activities that are available here.
For more information about modern tent camping destinations in the eastern United States, equipment and procedures, please visit my website, moderntentcamping.com.
Remember, take more trips, travel further, visit more attractions, and save money. Go tent camping.